Hey guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome to the P90X3 inaugural challenge group. I am so super excited. I got my pack last week and I didn't open it until midweek this week, and I've been pouring through the material and it is awesome. So I'm super excited. So I wanted to go over a few things with you. First of all, for those who don't know me, I'm Steph Cook. I am one of the Beachbody coaches. We decided to make this group a little bit larger to keep everyone engaged for 90 days. So there are several coaches and lots of challengers in here. So, get to know each other, look to each other for support, ask questions in the group. If you are not comfortable asking something in the group, email your coach specifically or any of the other coaches if there's someone that you think can help you. Okay? We're all here to help you and support you. We want everyone to get through the 90 days. I know I personally really want to get through the 90 days, so let's do this. So if you have your pack, there are a few things that I want to go over with you before we get started. The first is I strongly recommend that you review the fitness guide and the nutrition guide. The fitness guide, you don't have to read every page. It's a lot of cool stuff. As you can see, I tabbed a lot of it. It's a lot of the science behind the workouts, how they develop the workouts and things like that. But otherwise, the big thing that you need to do is go to page 18 and pick a workout schedule that you're going to be on. I think most of us are probably going to be using the classic workout schedule, but I know that there are a few people who have different goals. So make sure that you review that and ask any questions around that you need to. Now, strongly encourage everybody to read the nutrition guide. It is really cool. As a health coach, I am 100% behind everything that they put in here. I think it's really fantastic. I think probably as we go, you'll want to tweak it for your own style. For example, I know for me, I don't really snack. I don't find that I need snacks. So I'm going to play around with the snacking a little bit and see, how it works for me. But, that's some of the stuff, you have health coaches as coaches in this group. So ask those questions and start those discussions. But I really want you to read the nutrition guide because I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions. It is a very intuitive system, but not necessarily easy to understand if you don't have a nutrition background, which most people don't. So, don't worry, you're not alone there. So I want you to make sure you read it ahead of time so you can ask any questions that you might have. You're also going to want to make sure to go to page 19 and do the quiz, which will take you about 30 seconds so you can figure out your optimal meal plan program. Okay? And then from there you can ask any questions that you have. Now, there are a few things that you need to do before we get started on Monday. The first is you need to take your photos, weight, and measurements. Okay? Non-negotiable. Have to do it. Don't have to share it with anybody, but you have to do it for yourself because the weight on the scale is not the only indicator that you're having progress. So you want to have multiple ways to measure your progress here, okay? Deal? Everybody on the same page? Awesome. I'm even going to do that, and I never do that. So that's number one. Number two, find a dedicated workout space and a time. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be traveling for work during this time. I know of 3 challengers in particular, and there are probably more. So, do that within reason. I understand your environment is not always going to be the same and your schedule is not always going to be the same. But if you have a consistent space and a consistent time, you're going to be more successful. And then the rest of us are just going to have to work a little bit harder to make sure that we get to 90 days. Oh, and the last thing, if you have time, everybody that I am personally working with, I am confident that you are capable of completing the program and that we can make the necessary modifications for you if we need to. But if you haven't worked out in a while, I would definitely encourage you to do the fit test. They talk about that in the fitness guide. It's on page 26. They say it should take about 40 minutes, and it's the same fitness test as P90X, the original. So if you've done that before, it's the same thing. And that's really just to make sure that you're healthy enough to do this, that you won't be hurting yourself or causing any injuries or anything like that. Other than that, post any questions you have, introduce yourself to the group, tell us a little bit about you, your goals, what you do for work, about your family, you know, nothing crazy, but, you know, just give us like a little paragraph about how awesome you are. And we're going to get started on Monday, so get ready. Who is excited? I am.